Today we're testing out the Seed golf ball, the Pro Tour version. This golf ball is becoming super popular. This is a cheaper competitor to Titleist ProV1. Today we're going to test them. We are going to go for driver, 7-iron, sand wedge. Check out the numbers. We've got a golf ball at £45 plus per dozen compared to £30 per dozen. So big difference in the price. It's only 2/3 of the price for these guys. So let's check out this Seed golf ball Pro Tour versus Titleist ProV1. We're going to start off using wedge first. Let's compare both premium golf balls. In terms of feel, they both feel nice and soft. In terms of feel with a chip shot, so we've got ProV1, feels nice and soft. We've got Seed golf ball, feels just as soft, so a nice soft feeling golf ball. If we do the keepy uppy test, similar noise. So soft cover, soft feeling golf ball. So chipping and putting, these are going to feel very similar. So straight away from first impression, just checking those things out, how they feel off the club face with just a little chip. They are nice and soft. From first impressions, I don't really care about packaging, to be honest. It's actually quite a good packaging, but in terms of the actual golf ball itself, I think this band here looks quite similar to Vice. It's a little bit shinier in terms of the cover for the Pro V1, but it feels nice and soft on the face. It's maybe a little bit clickier, but nice and soft, so I can already imagine that this golf ball, this Seed golf ball, is going to land and check when you're on the green. Just based on how these premium cover golf balls generally feel, it's going to feel similar with a putt, but we're going to check out spin rates and carry distances today. That's what we're mainly going to focus on. How does this perform against a Pro V1 with full shots rather than short game? Right, let's kick things off with full sand wedge. So we're going to check out carry distance and spin rates. That's how we're going to compare the Seed golf ball to the Pro V1. We're going to start off with the Seed golf ball. 5 full shots. I'm just going to go full out and find out what the average of the 5 golf balls are. So we've hit 5. Durability, obviously it's only 5 shots in. There's not a single mark on the golf ball, so that's always a good sign. I have tried golf balls in the past that have just had a big, huge score in it straight away, so all good on that front. Then in terms of the carry distance, 90 yards of carry on average. Average spin rate, which is one of the most important things we're looking at for golf balls with wedges, 9,934 RPM of spin. So now I'm going to try out Pro V1, 5 shots. Let's find out how those two compare. So after 5 shots of Pro V1, the average carry distance was 85 with Pro V1 as opposed to 90 yards with the Seed golf ball. Probably the one thing throwing that off, with the Seed golf ball, I did have one shot that went 97 yards of carry, which probably made that gap a little bit bigger. But in terms of the spin, it's pretty close. It's not a million miles away. So Pro V1 was 85 yards of carry distance and 10,635 RPM of spin. The spin rate with Pro V1 was 10,635 RPM as opposed to 9,934. So it's not a huge difference, 500-600 RPM more with the Pro V1, so it does spin a bit more. Carry distances very similar, launch angle very similar. We're just getting a tiny bit more spin on the wedge shots with the Pro V1. But to say it's 2/3 of the price, it is very close in terms of spin rate. So let's kick things off. We're going to go 5 7-irons with the Seed golf ball. So the average with the 7-iron and the Seed golf ball was 162 carry distance and the spin rate was 6,185. Let's move on to Pro V1, 5 shots with the Pro V. Okay, 5 shots, 7-iron Pro V1. Whoa, bit left. Bit of a closed club face on that one. So now we're going to go 5 7-irons with Pro V1 and we'll compare the numbers. Little bit on the thin side, little bit on the left side. Better. Bit on the left side again. And another good one. So I think the numbers speak for themselves. That is even closer. I mean, it's so close. So the Seed golf ball went 162 and the Pro V1 went 163. So basically identical carry distances. The spin rates are almost identical. You've got 6,185 RPM with the Seed golf ball. We've got 6,220 with the Pro V1. So you're talking small hundreds of RPM differences. That can just be someone closing the face or just a slightly lower spinning shot. And in that bunch of the Pro V1s, there was one where I closed the face a little bit, which brought the spin rate quite far down, all the way down to 5,250. So you could almost argue that the spin rate would be exactly the same. So in terms of a feeling, in terms of distance, it is literally almost identical, which is amazing. So 2/3 of the price, performs the exact same with a 7-iron. And then obviously the most important one that everyone wants to know, driver. How does the Seed golf ball stack up when hitting the big dog? So 5 Seed drivers, let's see what the carry and the spin's like compared to the Pro V. So a bit of a mixed bag in terms of the golf shots there. 257 carry, 279 is the average run out. We had a few longer ones. There was one that carried 270 up to 291, which was better. Spin rate is coming out at 2444 RPM. So let's try out the Pro V1 and let's see what the difference is. In terms of numbers, I think I had one heel strike with the Pro V1, which just made it spin a bit more, made that carry distance drop a little bit. That might be the reason for this tiny gap, but Seed golf ball, 257 carry on average, running out to 279. Pro V1, 251, running out to 271. So, the verdict on that, and I think based on the heel strike with that Pro V1, I would say it's a tie. I think they're about very similar in terms of carry distance. The spin rate is 2444 with Seed, 2,804 with Pro V1, but again, I really just think that's that one shot that hit off the heel. The spin rate went through the roof, 3,200, the carry distance was down, but I would call that a tie. So I think the fact that the Seed golf ball is only 2/3 of the price of a Pro V1, it spins almost the same with a wedge, just a tiny bit less, but almost identical in terms of distance. 7-iron, almost identical. Driver, almost identical. So in terms of a golf ball that is cheaper, that performs every bit as well as a Pro V1, I would be more than happy to say to anyone that Seed golf ball can stand up to Pro V1. Absolutely no problem at all. So I have absolutely no affiliation with Seed at all. I actually use Pro V1 myself. But if you're looking to find these golf balls, go to seedgolf.co.uk. That's where you would find these. I actually might start using these, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the review. Let me know, comment down below if you've got any other questions. We can obviously do more golf ball testing on the launch monitor. If that's some of the videos that you would like to see, subscribe to the channel, click that thumbs up if you've liked this video, comment below any suggestions, comparisons, testing that you would like to see on the channel. Just before you go, if you're looking for some help with your golf, you can get a free online golf lesson with me on the Skillist app, which you'll just see here in the corner. All you have to do is follow me on the app, send me some of your swings, and then within a really short space of time, you will receive an analysis of your swing, a video feedback, and I'll talk you through some drills, some explanations as to why you hit the shots that you're hitting, and what you need to do in order to play better golf. So check that out in the description link below. There's also some other freebies, including a free practice guide. So make sure you check out that description section, and thanks for watching, and see you guys soon.